Yo, you already know. Cop Germex, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit on your hands, a little sanitizer. Put a little bit on your hands, you know what I mean? For the broadcast, before your live broadcast, you know what I mean? Start your broadcast off like that. Like, boom. Listen. Yo, check it. The gavel plaques should be done like, they told me Friday, but it probably be done before Friday. You know what I'm saying? Friday would be like the ultimate time that it'd be done. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I should have it before Friday. Before Friday. I'm gonna throw it on the website, you know what I'm saying? The website, you're gonna see where it's at. When you click on the link, you're gonna see the plaque instead of elaborate video. When I did the website over, when you click on the link, it's fire, right? I know, cause you click play and all that. You know what I mean? Moving around a little bit, I threw the theatrics in there. So listen, the plaque gonna be done. I'm gonna have the plaque like on the wall when you get to the website. It's a number one. It's still number one, no doubt. Nobody in the same class. You saw the card. You saw the business card. You never seen it up close. You know what I'm saying? So when I showed it to you last time, it was like fire. You know what I mean? Like you seen how the card. You know how the card look. You know what I mean? You don't know how the card look normally. You know what I mean? You just like you see card on the clock, on the American Lifetime clock and all that, so you never really see the card up close. When you see it up close, you know what I mean? You see how I do. People got vaccines, but they don't have no stimulus check. But I'm on a stimulus check and I'm on a vaccine, so it's like I can throw a card out there and be like, boom, you know what I mean? Use my card, Nancy and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Nancy and y'all. All you gotta do is use my card, you know what I'm saying? Throw the funding. I need the funding. I'm going with the funding because I need the channel cards and all that. I can't depend on my hip hop music and all that. I'm just doing that on the side. My major interest is in vaccine distribution, stimulus check distribution. That's my main interest right now. I'm doing hip hop headquarters, but the hip hop headquarters is like, you know what I mean? That's to be seen. That's a site to be seen. Because right now, when I directed it to Kamala Harris by email, I didn't get no response. You know what I mean? So I said, well, I'll just go this way. So I started doing vaccine distribution. I started doing stimulus check distribution. You know what I mean? So everybody got their stimulus checks. Check it. I ain't had no complaints up to now about, making sure the stimulus check process was what it's supposed to be. Know what I mean? Everybody good, is my understanding. So check it. The website, the GoDaddy website, is completely shut down. I removed the GoDaddy website domain name off of the plaque and I posted it for sale. Nobody called me and was like, yo, I'll pay top dollar for that domain name. But you know what I mean? When GoDaddy rated the, on the scales, they weighed the domain name. When I closed the website, they said this is how much your domain name worth from when you bought it. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I'll sell it for that. You know what I mean? I just posted it for that. You know what I mean? I ain't really want no extra. I was just like, I'll post it for the amount that they said it's worth. You know what I mean? So it's for sale like that. But it's probably worth more because if you're a distributor of a vaccine and everybody needs the vaccine and you're dealing with Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, FedEx, UPS, United States Postal Service, and you get a domain name, vaccine911, realty.com, you know what I mean? That's so crazy. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Nobody does that, So when you got a sequence like that and a domain name to back it up, you would expect it to build interest over time. You know what I mean? What you did, it built interest. And when it built interest, I just posted it for sale. I didn't get the money immediately or anything like that. You know what I mean? There's some type of resistance being applied to everything I do. So I just expected to turn over whenever it would usually turn over. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm gonna when I change districts, I probably change districts. I was thinking going further south, you know what I mean? Because if I go further south, I'll be like near the border. I could just catch a boat and be out on some vacation channel. You know what I'm saying? If I can catch a boat and be in Africa, that's butter right there. You know what I mean? Catch a boat and be in Africa, like you know what I mean? That's how we got here. We got here by boat. You know what I'm saying? So just to be by the water and catch a boat and be by Africa, that's butter. Anything could go wrong in here. This vaccine thing, you want to clear evacuation route. You don't want to have to catch no planes, trains, none of that. You know what I mean? You can just get on a boat and be like in Africa. That's butter. You know what I mean? You don't know how butter that is because that's how we got here. You know what I mean? We got here by boat. We didn't have planes. We didn't have trains. We got here by boat. You know what I mean? And everybody was packed on the boat. You know what I mean? Butt naked, probably. Based on how extremely controversial this subject is. I won't even continue on with it. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, yo, I'm thinking if I can get by the border, you know what I'm saying? But then if I go further out west, where the gold mining was going on, the gold rush, where they had the gold rush at, you know what I'm saying? I can go with all that being out west, where the West was one at, you know what I mean? I can go with all that. It's a storyline there, stagecoaches and all that. I can go with all that. So I'm thinking, if I relocate to a district like out west or near the border, I can build my interest with a crew, but I can't stay in the same district. I've outgrown this district. You know what I'm saying? They got too many hustles for the district. You know what I mean? Like the average person in this district is not running no website. They're not doing no YouTube, nothing. They're not doing what I'm doing. So when I'm doing what I'm doing, I gotta go somewhere compatible. That's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? I need to be somewhere compatible. So when I change districts, I'm gonna try and be somewhere compatible where it's not all, where slavery began at. You know what I'm saying? If you're somewhere where slavery began at and you're doing things that's not slavery looking, like, you're not just collecting Social Security and going home every day, staying in the house every day and doing nothing. If you're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? Get somewhere compatible to what you're doing. Don't like when I'm advertising Germex, right? You see Germex? When I'm advertising that, it's not connected to my link right now. I got a link set up. Click on the link. I can put this on my link easily. I can purchase a few bottles of this and put this on my link and do it that way, or I could do it another way. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, I could put products on my link. You know what I mean? I had products before on my link, but I priced them. Check this out. When I had products on my link, I have a Lamborghini SVJ, right? The Lamborghini SVJ be priced at $750 brand new. I'll price it at $900. You know what I mean? I'll price it at $900, so I make $150 off it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was like, "Why it's so high? Your price is so high." But if you buy it from me, it's butter. If you buy it from the manufacturer, you know what I mean? You don't know if you're talking to the feds. You don't know who you're talking to. You know what I mean? You buy it from me, it's straight butter. Like, you know what I mean? I deal with the taxes. You got to deal with the taxes ultimately, but I deal with all of the fees that come connected with the actual transaction, like tax, title, and tax. I'll pay that. I'll pay the tax title tag. 150 off top. I'll pay the tax title. You want to deliver it? I'll deliver it too. You know what I mean? I was doing it like that. But you know what I mean? Everybody was like, look how much you gonna make. Look how much you gonna make. I was like, yo, you bugging, because you know what I mean? The car industry is crazy, you know what I mean? But this was before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, it was like, you know what I mean? You know, you try and sell cars, you know what I mean? The car industry is like it was butter, because everybody was working right around the time Trump came into office. Everybody was working. It was butter, but it wasn't as butter as it is now, because everybody got their hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their hustle with the internet. Everybody moving through the internet. Everybody, the versus battles, everybody, the hip hop. Yo, if you was selling real estate and you was working for a broker, you was an agent. Now, crazy. You just go cop a $1 million property. Be like, yo, I got I'm an agent. I'm letting this property go for $1 million. And you know what I mean? After a while, at first everybody clammed up. When the pandemic hit, everybody clammed up. They wasn't spending nothing because everybody was out of work and all that. But after they figured out, you know what I mean, how to breathe, everybody started breathing and started, you know what I mean? The versus battles and all that started happening. Yo, it started getting butter. It started getting butter. And then the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? So now when you see me, I'm not selling Lamborghinis. You don't see me selling Bentleys or none of that now. You know what I'm saying? I was moving Bentleys and all that. But it was like nobody wanted to, you know, pay the extra. I said, how you going to get the car delivered in the snow? I was like, yo, buy this GLE Mercedes Benz, right? Buy this GLE 63 Mercedes Benz. I'll sell it to you for $350. You know what I mean? It comes stock like close to 200. So I'm getting 150 off top. I'm getting 150 off top, but I gotta deliver it in the snow. I gotta pay tax, title, and tags. I gotta pay all these expenses. I'm not really getting away butter. You know what I mean? I'm making sure I can make something, and then you get your what you want, and then you know what I mean. Whatever the difference is, I have a little bit of butter. There ain't no. I wasn't at my website. You know what I mean? My website. I was moving it like that, but you know, everybody was concerned about the prices. So I was dealing with some low budget, you know, audience for a minute. It was a low budget audience. You know what I mean? They couldn't handle the numbers. The numbers was good numbers, if you ask me, because if you go to the dealer, everything is like the feds is on you and all that. When you're going through me, I'm like, yo, the feds, nah. They want to buy a car, they can buy a car, but they ain't gonna be, you know, they don't have no office set up and all that in my joint. You know what I'm saying? My joint is like, you know what I mean, but a hip hop headquarter type affiliate, you know, organization. You know what I mean? Nothing fed, nothing. You know what I mean? Like it might be feds within a district of the hip hop headquarters because you know there's some type of affiliation with the government and you know the hip hop police is in between the hip hop police and hip hop courts, hip hop temple. All that's like intertwined with the federal government. So it's like you might see a federal agent every now and then, but he ain't on being, you know, setting up the headquarters like the internal bust or nothing like that. Nah. The hip hop headquarters is straight G. You know what I mean? It's like the temple. The temple gotta have a hip hop couple probably, and you know, and the hip hop judge gotta be like rugged, damn near rugged judge. And you know what I mean? I ain't playing no federal agent taking over the business with an informant that's telling everything internally. I'm not doing all that. Yo, check it. So listen, this is how I was doing the website. I ended up shutting it down because the pandemic hit. People was hanging out at my website. They was hanging out. I was trying to sell Lamborghinis, Bentleys, Mercedes-Benz, BMWs. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to move them like that. They moved, no doubt. They moved. But it was outside of me actually handling the deal. You know, when I was going to handle the deal directly, it was like, if you showed up with 350 for the GLA Mercedes-Benz 63, I let it go. You know what I mean? I deliver it. You know what I mean? I tax title and tax the joint. I won't take it to DMV for you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I deliver it and I make sure, you know what I mean? Tax title and tax paid. But I won't just, you know what I mean, go all out like, you know what I mean? Like it's my vehicle. You got to show up for the delivery and all that. You know what I mean? You got to do some type of paperwork or something. You know what I mean? I ain't going to pay the luxury tax and all that for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, when that was real, nobody was really on it. Like they go to the dealer and all that. So I was like, all right, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, BMW, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And coming right at you, you know what I mean? So it started getting like that. So then they was like, you know what I mean, who we supposed to be? And I was like, yo, listen, it's going. I got somebody. I got an order for 10 joints, 10 7 series joints. You know what I mean? Coming right at you. And it was like 10 7 series joints. What you doing in there? Don't worry about it. I got an order for 10 7 series joints. Got a fleet of joints. Need an order for a fleet of joints. So they was like, all right, you know what I mean? Order for a fleet. You know what I mean? And they was with it. You know what I mean? So it was like everybody was like on it the same way. Like the X6 was moving. The X6 was moving. What else was moving? The Aston Martin moved a few times. The Aston Martin getting mad every 300 G's. That was moving. You get the competition get mad every 300 G's. You know what I mean? That was moving. That was fire for the district. What else was moving? Aston Martin, BMW, Mercedes, Rolls Royce. I think I had a Corvette. I mean, Corvettes. When Corvette first came out, I had the first joint with the automatic remote control door opener on my joint. You know what I mean? I had the only joint. I was like, yo, what the fuck? That shit got motherfucking remote control, everything. And everybody was like, yo, where you get that joint from? That joint fire. They was bugging off the Corvette because the Corvette, you know, they changed the body style. When they changed the body style, they was bugging off the Corvette. I had the Corvette, you know, joint for sale. They was like, yo, let me get one of them automatic opener joints with the robotic arms. They was bugging off of that joint. The robotic arm, because it was like I had hooked up the joint. I had hooked up the commercial like, and everybody's like, that's the joint right there. Let me get popping out. You know what I mean? They was buying the Corvettes, crazy. You know what I mean? I moved a few Corvettes, you know what I mean? And what else was it? Let me see. It was in Range Rover did a little bit, you know what I mean? Range Rover did good. Range Rover, Land Rover, you know what I mean? They did good, you know what I mean? When you go to the district now, when you click on the link, they doing their thing right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not set up the same way, but when you see I might do it the same way. People understand what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand it first before the pandemic hit. I might try and see where I'm at, you know what I mean, during the pandemic, see what move. Because they like the $100 million properties, but they don't want to spend all their savings from hip hop on the property. You know what I mean? They're not going through creditors. They just going through, you know, just scraping up the hip hop money. You know what I mean? All them platinum albums they be doing, you know, that down south sound of music. They like that. They like that down south sound of music. When I bang my joints be banging like, you know, infinitize this, infinitize that. You know what I mean? nobody really on it to infinitize banging some, some rugged joint like a Hummer straight through infinitize or something. You know what I mean? Nobody really on it the same way, but it's like they'll watch my videos regularly. You know what I'm saying? They'll move. My joints will move, no doubt. My joints will move, but it's like everybody be like, you know what I mean? They'll go with, they'll go with a deal. They looking for an easy deal. When my joints be butter like, infinitide this, infinitide that. I have a real infinitide joint, and it'd be like, you know what I mean? Yo, how much you got? How much you got? And they be like, you know what I mean? I ain't really, got a whole lot, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, yo, I got the QX joint, I got the big Q joint, you know what I mean? You want one of them joints? Like, you know what I mean? Let me see what color you got. I got a joint with big, bright green and black interior just came out with the sparkle at the end of the joint. Some futuristic joint, you know what I'm saying? So they be like, you know what I mean? Well, I might do something, you know what I mean? And then they go to the district in Japan somewhere in copper joint, you know what I mean? They be doing it like that. So I'm just that person that, you know what I mean? I'll move the joints, but they'll get on me like, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna let me make no money off it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm gonna make anything off it, like how I'm supposed to be, hustling cars, you know what I'm saying? You get customers like that. Customers become so concerned about what you making, they go straight to the dealer like I intended, and you know what I mean. And the dealer just holler back at me, and it be a regular day. You know what I mean. So when I send them all to the dealer just holler back at me anyway. You know what I'm saying. The dealer know how real I get with it, so the dealer be like, we're gonna holler at you when you know what I mean, after all these customers slow down, you know what I mean, when it slow down, because it's hot right now. The IRS gonna be on us about tax evasion and all that because it's just too much going on with these cars moving the way they moving. Like we junk all of the old vehicles and have all brand new Corvettes. You know what I mean? And the IRS be like right there, like with catcher's mitts, like with the tax money on everything you're doing, because you know what I'm saying, $50 just moved 1,000,000 joints. And they don't have no record of the 1,000,000 joints because they junked all the other joints, but you know what I mean? I'm just talking, you know what I mean? I'm just talking like they just junked the whole body style and put the Ferrari looking C8 joint, you know what I mean? With the robotic arm. And then when I did that, that was butter. Everybody was on that. Everybody was on that. Like I want the convertible with the top that goes behind the engine. I don't want the convertible top that goes on top of the engine because then you can't see the converter. You can't see the engine when the convertible's back. So you know what I mean? People was all into it. They was bugging off of, you know what I mean, the new C8. Now they got the new C8, and a couple of people was like, yo, what they gonna do? They gonna bring back the old body style because the old body style was this, and this. I was like, I doubt it, but you know what I mean. I'll see if I can put a request in for a couple of them joints, classic collectors joints or something. See what's up with them joints because they, it was a lot for everybody to digest the joint change, with body style completely. So it was like, you know what I mean? Everybody had to get caught up. Yo, I'm a change districts. This is live now, but it's gonna be banging on Twitter. You know what I mean? You already know. Peace.